This man gets it. He understands what we're all about. Please welcome Tom Gardner.
It's really wonderful to be among so many people who, through your daily work, demonstrate that you believe in free markets. Small cap value for me in domains surrounds what's happening with Google's acquisition of YouTube. I think that video is so much larger online than we can get our minds around right now. I was asked and appeared on a number of programs, was on the Today Show and on CNBC and did a couple other interviews. Don't you think this YouTube purchase at $1.65 billion is absurd? Isn't this a replay of what we saw in the late 1990s with all these multi-billion dollar, $100 billion mergers that ended up being almost worthless? And my answer is that YouTube was a great acquisition. YouTube was a great acquisition because television as we know it today will be transformed over the next 10 years, and we will be watching it on the internet. No, we will not be sitting 6 inches away from it at our desk watching it, but we'll be watching it on the flat screen on the wall in our living room.
Please join me in welcoming Terry Jones.
Well, thanks very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here. You know, you're probably wondering why they invited an aging dot-communist like myself to come speak to you. You remember the dot-communists? Some of you are dot-communists, the guys in the black turtlenecks from Silicon Valley. We were going to revolutionize business and make the old world obsolete. Now, as was mentioned, when I was CIO at Sabre, I got the opportunity to start the team that built Travelocity. We started with 10 people inside American Airlines. By the time I left the company, we had 1,200 employees, about $3.5 billion worth of bookings. It's over $10 billion today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Steve Forbes.
Well, thank you very much, Howard, for those very kind words. But you've made it impossible for me to speak tonight with that kind of a send-up. You know, I just feel like saying, well, have dessert, open the bar, have a round on me. And in addition to the free meal, it is a great pleasure to be among real entrepreneurs. Not just enough to have a website anymore. Now, in terms of advertising, it involves more and more networks, bringing together sites that may have a common denominator. This is going to sound a little strange because you never know it from reading the daily news, looking at the turbulence, political turbulence and violence in the world. But in terms of economics, history is going to look back and call this a golden age.
A world of domains awaits you, and the T.R.A.F.I.C conference will show you how to capitalize on the fastest growing investments in history. Network with the biggest and best names of the domain industry, as T.R.A.F.I.C shows you how to make your domains as profitable as they can be.